What do you understand mean tolerate?
Tolerate?
Tolerate mean, do you know?
Tolerate.
No,
Does good.
I'm not. I'm unable to
ओके,
understand.
मीन बर्दाश्त करना, बर्दाश्त करना। अगर कोई आपको कुछ
Tolerate.
बोल जाए तो उसको आप बर्दाश्त करोगे या नहीं? और क्यों बर्दाश्त करोगे? बर्दाश्त करना किसी चीज। अगर आपकी दोस्त कोई बुरा बोल दिया, कोई आपको जो है नीचा दिखाया, तो उसको क्या आप बर्दाश्त करोगे? ओके टिप्पू, आई होप यू गॉट इट।
Yes, I got it. Tolerate.
या एंड आफ्टर लॉन्ग टाइम join like Rashid.
Yeah, actually, as you also know that I am living at hostel. That's why I'm facing too much problem. That's why I'm unable to join the group. Actually,
Talking
here,
about Rashid.
yeah, here I cannot speak loudly. Yes, that's
Okay,
and
so I think I should, I start so you will get more. Or
Yeah,
Jayanti
yeah,
ji,
yeah.
or
Yeah, yeah.
Kanchana.
Yeah, continue.
If you want to start, you can be.
No, no, no. You start first.
No, you can continue.
Okay. So tolerate means we should have tolerate to, we all human beings should have tolerate, because something we need to tolerate others, tolerate some kind of behavior if people do with us some kind of wrong thing also. So we must try to tolerate instead of fighting, and instead of creating environment for fighting. We should always try to first tolerate that thing which is limited. But a person or people, they try to cross your limit, so definitely no one can tolerate that thing. People under the limit, so definitely we can tolerate whatever we happen. Like it can be fight with neighbor, it can be fight with kin, it can be anything which happen with our friends. So we should first try to tolerate if that comment is under the, we can say, limit, so we must tolerate that thing. And after tolerating that thing, we should try to arbitrate that problem with that friends, or whatever happened with that whatever happened with us with anyone. We should, after tolerating, we should not keep that thing in our heart, because if we will keep that thing, so maybe in the future it will again happen. So at that time might be that person will cross his limit. So if at that time we are unable to tolerate, so definitely we will create a fight, and it will lead us in a very bad way. So that's why some kind of thing which is not limit cross, that thing we should tolerate. And yeah, which is that something is not limit cross, something is, some people try to limit cross. Some people always try to poke in your life, always try to poke in your life, all that thing time and again. So at that time we should not tolerate. We should immediately ask them, why are you doing this kind of thing? Because you are always try to cross your limit, you are always poking me, all that thing. One time you poke, okay, one time you did you one time you had made wrong, anything wrong, and one time you have done, so it is okay. But you should not do time and again. It is I if you do that thing again, time and again, I will not tolerate, I will definitely fight with you, this kind of. Because sometime when we started tolerating all that thing, so people thinking that person is foolish, that person is a stupid guy, he has no power, he is a not a strong man. That's why he keep silent as a, as a girls, this kind of also some people think, always say wrong way. So that's why always tolerate also, it is bad thing for us. So that's why we should tolerate which is not cross the limit. And that something is cross limit, so we should not tolerate that thing. Because how many time we tolerate that thing of that person, a person always try to destroy, always try to deject it in your life. So how many time you can tolerate? As a human being, we can tolerate one time, two time, three time. But when it's cross the limit of her, so how can we tolerate that thing? Definitely no one can tolerate. So according to me, which is good thing we should tolerate. And that person, like suppose Tipu, some he he had done some kind of wrong with me, and after that, if I'm talking, if I'm trying to discussed about him, so he's able to understand, he's able to accept his mistake. So this kind of thing we can tolerate. But Tipu, if that person unable to understand and he's saying that no, you are wrong, I'm always right, so definitely next time when he will do something, so definitely I will not tolerate that thing, definitely I will fight against him. If I will tolerate, so definitely he always try to poke in my life and try to reject it in my life, and one day he will destroy my life. So this thing, uh, so we should tolerate according to our situation, according to a person. Yeah, so all about from my side, thank you.
Thank you. Shall I? Okay. Thank you. Uh,
Yeah, great, bro.
Tolerate.
You spoke
Yeah,
very well.
that only one word you spoke very well.
Which one?
Like tolerate. About tolerate, you spoke very well.
Thank you. Yeah, completely gone.
Yeah. Uh, we tolerate it. It is special verb. Tolerate special verb is put up with. How do we? It is when we it is cross any limitation, we cannot tolerate any type of limitation when cross uh, others behavior, others attitude, others ignore and angry other persons. It is when we not not to not to uh, think other person's motivation also, their thought also. That time we lost our mood, lost our lost our patient. The patient when why unnecessary it is not come our mind, it is come for others behavior. Even sometimes it is also proved uh, it is too hot, that time we lost our mood also. To rainy day, to everything, when comes with us cross limited, so it is we that feelings we call tolerate. So other one things, tolerate, yeah, as a human being we know tolerate is good, but if someone cross limit their limit, and it is I feel insult, or I think ignore, I think not respect. It is my I deserve this, but I couldn't from cannot from others. So that time we sometimes we show angry, we show ignore and unrestricted respect them, and abuse them sometimes, and fight also come in our mind. But we know patient is good, but Ponto also told it is if I don't know how the limitation of patient, how the limitation of tolerate, if I don't know, so how do I handle my full life? No one, no one don't have so many. One don't have so many the power to give me hurt. When we are feeling hurt, that time we do wrong things, no? So it is also it is also good thought, but other things also, if I don't say anything, just by behavior understand others. I ignore. I don't agree their way, their path. So it is also I can do for nothing. If I when we are engaged with fight, angry, either other type of feelings, we get so many pain. It is hamper our health and mental health and physical health also. We uh, we lost. So for ourselves, if I not relate this type of, it is not possible all time. I know when it is when this type of way we get by nearest persons, how to ignore them. It is not possible. But if I do this for ourselves, for myself, so it is good. And it is also, maybe it is also showing good for others also, who try to destroy, try to ignore, try to fight with me. I can, but tolerate it. It is depend every person's depend on every person's patient. If you people are can do something, come tolerate. If you have this quality, but maybe I don't have. As a human being, all are different. So that's all from my side. Thank you for giving
Uh,
a chance.
very good. Yeah,
Yeah,
very good, Jayanti. Now, Kanchana, Tipu,
yeah. Yes, yes. I'm going to talk.
yeah,
Yeah, tolerate, tolerate. Yeah, it is a very essential part of my life. Tolerate, and it is good. It is good. It is sometimes good, and it is sometimes bad. And suppose that. Suppose that someone is abusing me, someone is abusing me again and again. In this case, I cannot tolerate. And in some case we need to tolerate. And and uh, actually I'm unable to express. And
when you, Tipu, when you
tolerate.
explain,
Yes.
when you explain by making video, at the time you explain as a motivational speaker. And when you come to explain here, so what happened with you?
Right, Mumbai.
Yeah,
Tipu ji makes the
Actually,
video very well, huh? But
yeah.
I'm in the room. That's why I cannot speak loudly. That's why I'm feeling very irritation. Can be my hostel in charge can action on me. That's why.
Okay, okay, no problem. You can try to put more one two line
Mondu, shall I
Yes.
start? Shall I start?
after Tipu.
Okay, okay.
And everybody cannot tolerate, because uh, everybody cannot tolerate. I saw and i saw i saw in my college one guy he was not tolerating. I said to him, I said to him, one day I was asking to him, please give me your notebook. Again one day I asking to him, please give me notebook. But he was not able to give me notebook. And he started to angry on me. Yeah, that's why everybody cannot tolerating. That's all. I cannot speak very well.
Good, good. Now, Arunji, go on.
Yeah, sir. Sir, in your side, very cold, I think. Muntu ji.
Yeah, it has started. It has started now.
Why? So why are you sitting nearby a river? It is part.
Yeah, no problem. You can explain if you explain. Go on.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think you got it.
Thank.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for giving this opportunity. I would like to speak about trolling. So nowadays we can see this thing is using in Bollywood so much. So nowadays we can see in Bollywood use this thing so much because there is so many Bollywood also we can say on YouTube also this thing also trolling so much
No,
nowadays
no,
any
tolerate,
person.
tolerate. I think
Sorry?
you got, wrong you wrong. You understood wrong way. Tolerate, tolerate.
Trolling means it is a
Not
to-
trolling, not trolling. Tolerate.
okay.
Yeah. Do you know
So
meaning of
now,
tolerate?
sorry sir.
Do you know meaning of tolerate?
No sir, I now though I don't know about this.
Yeah, like Hindi meaning is बर्दाश्त करना, सहन करना. अगर लोग
Okay,
आपके
okay,
ऊपर,
okay, okay,
अगर
sir.
कोई
I
आपको
understand.
ये परेशान
Yeah, I
करे
got it.
तो, या हाउ
I
मेनी
will
टाइम यू विल टॉलरेट.
okay, sir, I will speak something about this. So in my view, sir, Muntu ji, anybody does not take so much abusing anything other else. That's why someone any kids he is living with our father and so many times mother he's beating that boy because he is boy very it means uh, very hard boy and very masti khor boy. So that's why so many times father and mother beating him or him to our neighbors so many times looking that things they just they just sorry I could not speak out sir.
They can't tolerate that thing. You can
They
say.
can't tolerate that thing. Also, in my view, in our friend group now, also so many friends. Some of friends, he is not very clever. He is not very smart. So that's why some people just. Laughing him so that's why some much so many times some friends he's laughing so much so that time that boy he just stop them. You don't laughing so many times to me because I am not a fool. So it is a also that type thing we can see in our life also so many times when we are working in any companies there was some guy he is behaving to woman like that very very wrong behave like to the girls like that very bad. So sometime we have seen every day any person is behaving to the any girls very badly. The someday that girl he stop him that person he you don't harass me every day that not I will complain against you. That's why you will not you cannot harassment every day. So we can see like this things in our life also in our school in also we can see in school time one of the any teacher he's very like that he's very getting angry and he's very it means एकदम बुरा बर्ताव, like that teacher also, some teacher is a
Yeah,
beating.
rude type of teacher.
Yeah, yeah, sir, right. Root type teacher also, they are behaving with children like they very rudely. So sometimes the children, when asked our father ki my teacher is beating me every day, any little things about the sometimes also parent, they comes to school and they just uh, ask about this thing with the teacher. Also this type thing we can see in our life, sir. So it is all about from my side, Montuji. Thanks for listening.
Your ideas, all that thing good, but just you are little bit, you couldn't mention proper way. Otherwise, your ideas, your thinking, your explanation, all thing is good. Yeah, that's great. So, Kanchana, are you going to speak?
Yeah. Like tolerate. Yeah, tolerate is really such a nice word. Like maybe we should have, especially women should have this nature. Why? Because like as a women, like we are playing lots of means many rule in our home. Like we have to take care of our children and daughter means their husband, the work life. The time if you don't have the tolerate nature, it's very difficult. They are means irritating you and yeah, someone abusing us. So that time, if you we should have that patience. Without patience, it's very difficult to handle. It will create that conflict between them, and instead of doing this kind of means maintain anger at them or abusing, again we irritate means we judge them or blame them. We should have this nature. Maybe it will help us in a some particular time only. We should have that patience in a good way, the tolerate nature in a good way when we are in a home. The time yeah, you can say that as a daughter, my father is a very some strict guy. So sometimes we have to tolerate. I should have. There is no alternative way. So maybe it will help me in a future. And yeah, and most of the time you can say girls, we are irritating by boys sometime, and this kind of nature are somebody wantedly abusing with us and irritating us. That time, if you be quiet or that time you have that patience, definitely it will like uh, happen wrong with you in a future. Means you will face lots of problem. Like they will always abusing with you. They consider you don't have that dare. She don't can't do anything. Means she innocent. This kind of thing they have in their mindset. So maybe it will help sometime when we need that time we should speak, raise a voice against them. And sometime we should have the tolerate nature. It will help us otherwise it will create some problem or conflict. And maybe it will gonna break that relationship also. We should have some time, as a husband and wife or any friendship. That time we should have the tolerate somebody like our opposite party or that partner. They have maybe don't have that patience. That time we should have that patience. We know now already about them. They are good nature, but sometimes they behave like a arrogant. That time we should have that nature. Maybe after that they will realize. So in this particular time, we should have the tolerant nature. But otherwise, when you realize it's not good time to maintain that patience, we should speak against them or raise voice against this matter or that the situation, that time you should speak. Yeah, if I gonna conclude, definitely it is a good for especially women. Yeah, it's related for that situation. We should know, have that knowledge, knowledge or sense about that when we have be like a patience or tolerant nature when we should have. Otherwise, when we have to raise hand, a voice, it
Yes,
will help us.
that's
Yeah, thank you. That's it.
Yeah, nice. So Badal, are you going to explain? Hello,
Badar is not here.
Badal is not here. Vicky.
yeah. Hi,
Yeah.
Mantu. Hi, everyone. Uh, Tolerate. Yeah. Want to tolerate is create corporate culture and college life. Okay, it is good, but it totally depends ki that how do we use in our life. Okay, now I want to share one example. If I am working in any organization last 2 years, but I did not get any promotion, so that time my colleagues tolerate me. That time uh, that time I need ki how to use in my life this word. Okay, and really it is good for us because if you want to need a success, so then you have to understand. Okay, so tolerate create it is a key of success, right? It is a key of success, and it will it um, uh, it matlab, make a good confidence. Okay, make a good confidence, and
Yeah, put more 2 3 lines.
mm, I
Like
want to
suppose a person, always try to, bothering you. A person
yes.
always tries to bothering you. So at the time, will you tolerate or will you fight with him?
No, that time you tolerate ही करेंगे. We are not a fight with him. Okay.
No, that person, always try to, time and again, that person try to bothering you while doing the work,
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
anything. So how many time will you tolerate him?
I have
Yeah,
to take lot of
if
times.
that person again and again again and again tolerating me, then in that case I cannot tolerate.
Okay.
I will fight.
Lot
Yeah.
of time I have to face. Okay, not the issue, but it depends on ki how I am carrying.
Yeah, but
Okay.
every time, tolerate is also not good. People will take advantage of you
Yes,
and they will think
Yeah.
Yes.
they
Yes.
will take advantage of you. They will harass you. After that, they will threat you after that and they will pull you down.
yes. If you are always time tolerating, then people can understand you. You are timid boy. You are timid guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, nice.
Yes.
If you want to do anything in gentle way, but others people don't want a gentle way, no, they don't like. They are very aggressive, no, so it is
Yeah.
also happen.
So okay, Bimlaji also here and
Yeah.
good Vicky, good Vicky.
Hi, good evening. Good
Yeah,
evening, Montu.
Thanks.
very good evening, Bimlaji.
What is the topic? Tolerance.
Yeah, tolerance, tolerate.
Okay. Yeah. What my opinion, what I feel is Tolerance means it's a feeling that we have to develop it from our childhood. Otherwise, it is not possible. No? That when we grow up, this type of whatever the habit or values, we cannot create it within a 1 day or 2 days. If you ask me about this tolerance, I am not such a person to tolerate everything very easily. Yeah, I get irritated very fast. If anything, talk about whatever the things, if they talk about, if it is not, I cannot means a compromise with that person, immediately I will react. So tolerance means that is some extent is there. What we have, we can tolerate up to what level. I cannot say that yes, everything we have to tolerate. There is no need to tolerate everything. If somebody is poking you, somebody is talking something bad about you, whatever it is, provoking you, or they are backbullying you, if you know that, how can you tolerate? It's not possible. We are human beings, we react. That happens. But we have to learn these things from our childhood. Somewhere, something we have to tolerate. Like nowadays present, my sons and myself, if we both, if you see our childhood days, if I take my childhood days, if I want to get something, if I have some wish to get something, I had to wait for some months or some years, then only I got it, because my family economical status was that way. So I got some tolerance to tolerate, means for wait sometimes, or 5 months or 6 times, 6 months or sometime. But my son's case, when he was a child, now he know everything, he became adult. When he was a child, he never waited for something to get. He did not have that much tolerance. When he gets, or when he wanted to get something, when he wished, immediately he got it. So what happened, I built my tolerance, he did not have any tolerances. Still that is going on now. Our born and brought up, our means situation that it creates what type of molded our character, what type of character we built. So this is very essential. But when somebody talks or somebody does something not in favor of you, you don't need to tolerate. You can put your own opinion, but we don't need to give in a harass way, or we don't want to act in a bad way. We can tell that things in a proper manner, but in a courteous way we can put that things. And tolerance nowadays we can see that it is getting reduced day by day. The tolerance feeling people they don't have, because of our fast type of what is called like living style. It has become so fast, very rapid. We don't have time to wait for anything. So what happened? That is why this bombing, fighting, thiefness, and murdering, these everything are day by day it is increasing, because of there is no tolerance. People they fight for land, they fight for money, they fight for wealth. Why? The reason is tolerance. So what I feel is, yes, we talk about this tolerance. The people, those who talk, they also don't have tolerance. Then we don't have any right to talk about it. First, we have to create inside our society, in the family, that we can do through means keeping some values at home and follow them. Don't be so much greedy. Greed also create this intolerance. We won't have the tolerance, because if you are greedy person, if you want to get more and more, so he cannot be tolerate anything. We are not able to tolerate anything. If somebody talks one, then we immediately we give the answer two. So it is better to, how can we create tolerance in our, what I feel is, how medication, how proper exercise. Don't be always we have to know about our caliber. What we do is, we don't know what we are. We always expect something more than that, more than that of our ability. If you are able to carry 2 kg, but always you want to carry 5 kg, how is it possible? That is why their intolerance create. So always think about your caliber, think about your financial status, and what you want to be. You don't need to look at in others. You don't need to peep others' life. Always be yourself and work for that. Sure, we can create, we can improve our tolerance. That is the best way to be a tolerant person. That is only from my side, Montu.
Yeah, very well.
Thank
And
you.
now, Sai Kumar, it's your.
Great, ma'am.
Sai Kumar, are you there? I think he is not there.
He was there.
He is busy, I think.